Hey y'all, y'all ready for a little bit of fun? Let's do it.
All right, so what we're going to do first, we're going to go through that, and that's, All right, first off, I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys what we got going here. So first thing, we got this amp selector, and it's hooked up to both of these amps, and also have an AB guitar line connector that we can go through this all seamlessly by just switching this switch here. So this is also going to a attenuator, which is over here to the right, and pretty much got this dialed in to the sweet spots of these amps so that I can just kind of quickly go through this. We do also have a Walrus Aegis, and this is going to be the overdrive that I use for this. And we're going to go ahead and just compare these and see what we get out of this. I think we know the flavor of these amps, right? But we're going to go ahead and try to figure out between these side by side which one we like better, you know. And I don't think it's going to be which one's better. I think it's going to be what flavor is yours. So we got an SM58 and a Lewitt 440 condenser on this Randall cab, and it's not the V30 cab, but it's all closed off. And I'll post the speaker right here. Cool. All right, let's go ahead and check this out. Going through my Ironbird with EMGs. And let's go through the Marshall first. All right, so we got the gain up at noon, and the volume is very high. It's probably at 3 o'clock for the DSL. So we are really kicking in those tubes, and it's making the best full sound that this thing can make. There's really something cool about this green channel on this Marshall. It's perfect for classic rock guys. I mean, I enjoy the hell out of it, and the resonance that comes through this amp is just like, it's just thick and creamy. It's just good. So let's go ahead and check out the 5153. All right, so that's on the green channel here. Let's go ahead and turn that up a little bit. The gain's halfway right. I feel like I'm missing some bass in this. It's not as thick sounding, so maybe that's the difference between the 606 and the EL34. I don't know. So let's actually go ahead and pump some gain on this one. That definitely made it louder, so let's go ahead and bring it down just a tad. Sounds pretty good, right? Let's go ahead and kick on the overdrive, the Walrus Aegis, and let's mess with that a little bit, right? All right, it's on, and this is the 5153. Go ahead and go into neck pickup. thickens it up a little bit, right? Let's go ahead and go over to the DSL. All right, so let's go back and forth really quick. 5153. A little aggressive. That definitely sounds scooped, but thicker, you know? Now, that's tough. EL34606, right? All right, let's move on. Cool. So let's go ahead and go to the blue channel on the 5153. Let's keep the settings the same here. And we're gonna move over to the red channel in here. Now this one basically has 3 channels and this one has 2 channels. So we're gonna just kind of work with it, right? All right, so this is the 5153 on the blue channel, and the gain is up 2 o'clock. Let's see what this sounds like. That sounds good. All right, let's see what the Marshall's at. Again, this sounds like the mids are kind of like, you know, scooped in this one. So let's go ahead and bring up the gain on this one to about 2 o'clock, just like the EVH. All right, go back to the 5153. Oops, I think that's a little louder. Let's go ahead and bring that back. Okay. Marshall. Okay, right now I like the saturation on the Marshall. Now mind you, this is with the overdrive off, so. I mean, it's the difference between the aggressiveness of it. You know, I feel more modern on the EVH and more like Slayer on the Marshall. Here's the Marshall. All right, let's go ahead and boost the channels. This is the Marshall. Oh, that is sick. Frick. little bit of Arch Enemy, right? Let's go back to the the EVH. Same riff. Man, that is sick. With this Aegis Walrus Overdrive, sounds pretty awesome. Let's see if I can get this over here. Oh, hell no. That's not gonna work. Scratch that. Go ahead and mess with the EQ a little bit, right? All right, for this EVH, I want a little more lows for sure. Let's go all the way up. Bring the mids back. Okay, so now that sounds a lot more to my taste. Let's go back to the Marshall. Now the Marshall sounds like it's a little more mid-forward. Now, mind you, while I'm doing this, they both sound awesome. It's not like you can get one or the other and be like, oh, I wish I had the other. Unless you want both, of course. But they both sound freaking awesome so far. Let's go ahead and mess with the Marshall's EQ. Let's bring up the low. Let's bring the mids back a little bit to match the EVH. Ah, dude. Oh, that is sick. All right, the EV8. Man, it is so hard to pick. All right, now let's go ahead and do channel 3, which is the red channel on the EVH. Let's go ahead and turn off the overdrive. All right, so let's go over to the red channel. There we go. Pretty good. Let's go ahead. All right, let's actually go ahead and compare it. This is Marshall. Marshall's definitely smoother. Less gain for sure. So let's go ahead and bump up the gain. Let's go up to 3 o'clock. And this is without the OD on the Marshall. And this sounds freaking awesome. Usually for Marshalls, you have to have the OD just to tighten things up on the low end. But it's punchy and cool for me. fun to kind of solo on. So let's go to the 5153. I feel like I need more mids in this one. Let's go ahead and put the mids. There we go. I like that. Marshall. It is so different. All right, let's see if we can make the Marshall sound like the 5153. How about that? Okay. Bring up the treble, the presence, and the mids. There's just no way. That aggressiveness to the EVH, I think it's just a 606. Well, I don't know. It's probably not the power tubes, but just the way the gain staging is made. So let's hear it again. Marshall. That is just thick, low, boomy, and fun to play at low levels. I'm sure that when you boost Marshalls, they start to brighten up. And I know that because I played a few Marshalls. When you get them really loud, they really brighten up. Ha! That's the Marshall. This is the EV. All right, so let's bring the presence back. Okay. Yeah, it's close. But I don't think it's there. All right, I think that's it for this one. I didn't want to make this too long, so I just wanted to go through some of the tones that both of these have. If you got any questions about it, let me know. Both of these amps are freaking awesome. So you wouldn't go wrong with either one of them. It just really depends on your flavor. If you want more classic rock stuff, I would definitely go for the Marshall, obviously. And if you want just aggressive tones and pristine cleans, which you can get out with dropping the gain down on this one, then go for the EVH. Get some 606 action. All right, so that concludes this video. DMD out.